I'm driving. It's Wednesday the 27th, 1:30 in the afternoon, and we are on the road to West Coast Hunters Convention. Yeah, I know. Second one too that we passed. There was another one in the pull-off back there. But we're on the road heading to Portland. We got 3.5 hours to go. Maybe longer, maybe shorter, depending on how fast we go. But we're heading to the convention, and I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of footage off and on the road trip so you can see what's going on. It's a yellow light. We're safe. Crash! No. We made it to Goldendale. Decided we haven't had anything to eat yet, so we're gonna take a small snack break. It's 2:38, so we're making good progress. Gone 61 miles so far. Well, snack's over. Me and my pretty lady are back in the car. Back to get on the road. You saw some of the drive down here, little bits and pieces. Hope you didn't get whiplash from the fast forward. But we made it. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock, so we are here at the Econo Lodge, about 8 blocks away from the host hotel, so we'll be commuting every day, but hey, I don't mind. Well, it's going on about 9 o'clock. We've been at Burgerville for a while now. Been 5 of us, me, my wife. We've had Jason Olson. He flew down from Canada today. We've had Brian and Hannah. We've been having some fun, but it's getting late. I think we're all getting tired, but we've been standing out and getting cold. We've been getting slap happy out in the parking lot having some fun.
What is your last name?
Oliver or Olson?
Oliver.
Oliver, I mispronounced it.
Oliver Twist, Oliver W.
Jason, though.
Yes.
At least I'm getting that right.
Rick, no. Yes.
But we've had some fun tonight, so we're gonna close this vlog down for next week. What's the best thing to do? Do we do Hellmouth's closer? Do we do my closer?
I don't know, I guess yours. Scary. Oh, there's a lot of people with that one.
Yeah. What do we do? Huh? Sue, what do you think? What do we do for a closer? Well, come on. See, I put her on the spot and she hates the camera.
Well, yes, I'm walking away. We have Hellmouth. Happy hunting.
Okay. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting, guys.
Yeah. Good morning. We're up. We're going. It's 7:06. We can't set up until 9. And we're going to say the hell with it and head to the convention hotel. Hang out in the lobby and see who we can harass. Let's see how we do. And see, she's all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. Well, that was a harrowing experience. Trying to find some place to park, and the place we wanted to park was already full of cars. We're at the DoubleTree, the convention show place, and I'm up on top, the very top of the parking garage. It's the only place big enough I can get the truck and the trailer in. So we're going to be parking up here. Now we got to go in and see about unloading. Well, we've been here for a little while. We got everything unloaded. We've started setting up, and I think I'll give you a quick glimpse of the disaster area. You know, Sue's over there going through boxes, getting stuff out. I just got done getting the fireplace and walls together and everything hung. Now I gotta go through and get it all wired so they all work. Fun, fun, fun. Got boxes and boxes of stuff to still go through. But I wanted to take you around. Someone else has been here and busily setting up as well. You saw, you got a nice picture of the roof. Mike the coffin guy is here. He's got his first load dropped off. Okay. The other booth I wanted to show you was this booth here. Let's see, zoom in. Northwest Honda Association. Troy's been here already. He's gotten a couple of things dropped off, but he started putting his bathroom together. And yes, he's got his tripod set up over there, so he is filming it. But he's been working, him and Ashley, if I remember right, did all the blood work. Did a fantastic job. It looks so realistic. But this is really, really neat. Still gotta get the bathtub in yet. Last time I was over here, I was working on wiring these lights up. But it looks really, really good for the photo op. It's gonna be a nice setup. So, we'll see if we can catch Troy in person when we get back. A lot of the vendors, quite a few vendors are here. There's still a couple of empty spots. Everyone's bringing things in shifts. So, Ed's over here eating again. I caught you eating breakfast this morning.
I'm allowed to have breakfast, aren't I?
Anyway, I'll give you guys a good walkthrough of the showroom floor later once we open. Right now everyone is just so busy, I don't want to be bothering people. But we're back over to ours. I'm in aisle 2. Northwest Honda's booth is in aisle 1. So, more footage as usual. Weekend is over, folks. We're on our way home. Enjoy your view of first Mount Hood and now Mount St. Helens. Beautiful day. Warm. Nice or comfortable, I should say. Little wind giving us a push. We had a ball. I'll do a wrap up. We are about to leave no man's land. We are leaving dismal. I don't need to be sane, but that's all right. But we are about to leave the dismal kingdom of Oregon. We are going up our last hill. And our last hill before we enter the kingdom of the Washingtons. We're the #1. Welcome to Monday, May 2nd. It's the day after West Coast. We got home last night about just a hair after 11 p.m. We left the convention about 7. Took us a little bit to drive home. Not as bad as some of the others that drove up from California down from Canada. But I got home last night, and I do want to apologize. We tried to get some footage of the trip home, and it was getting so late and started getting so dark that this little camera I'm using just wasn't picking things up. So I don't know how much footage we ended up having on the drive home. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of a wrap up, and I'm out here in the Dragon's Lair workshop at the moment. Like I said, we got home about 11 p.m., just about 10 after, I think it was. We got home, and I've got to say a big thank you and a shout out to some people that were at the convention. A lot of them. I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. First off, convention was wild. A lot of you know we went down to West Coast just for the day. We went down there during when the showroom floor was open. We met a lot of great people, and it gave us a taste of what a convention was like. That taste we had last year, that wasn't even close to what we ended up experiencing. The whole weekend was just so wild. A lot of you know I do a Wednesday chat. And I hang out with Hellmouth, Jim Erickson, Troy from Scare Hollow, Chris Steffens, the beautiful Chris Steffens, and stuff in that. And going down to the convention, I thought I was going to be hanging out with them all weekend long, which is what I was geared up for. With how things went, we kept running into each other. I think it was Thursday night, or was it Friday night? Friday night. We hung out up in Jim's room. I was sharing a room with Hellmouth and Scare Hollow. And we hung out up there. Partied like crazy, and got to meet them. We had the early bird dinner on Wednesday night, and I got to hang out with Brian and Hannah and Jason Olson down from Canada. That was supposed to be an hour-long event, turned into almost a 3-hour-long event. Spent a lot of time talking there. Let's see, what was it? Friday night, went out with Grant McDonald and Rich. And Rich, I'm sorry, I forgot your last name. Spent a lot of time with them. Hung out a lot in the Canadian Embassy and with the Canadians on Friday. Saturday was a ball with the costume. And I can't even begin to get into that. We got made up in costume about an hour or so before the ball and just went out and hung out down in the lobby. And there was a lot of a lot of people there that weren't part of our convention. And we got mobbed, Sue Ann and I. I went as gatekeeper, and I had the Wolfie mask with me and the dog collar and leash. And we had fun roaming from the entrance to the ballroom and back again, even riding the elevator, going up to the 13th floor and stuff. And we got mobbed. People wanting pictures. And the ones that didn't want pictures, we were just having fun scaring the crap out of. I actually towed Sue, my wife, from the lobby to the ballroom and back again. I don't know how many damn times, chasing people. We even got some of the hotel staff. It was just hilarious. We had a ball. Everyone that was down there, everyone from the Canadians to Troy, both of Troy's Hellmouth and Troy from Scare Hollow, Jim, Alan Hops, I got to spend some time with him. Talk about a great person. He is just the most humble, ordinary, everyday guy. Ed Edmonds from Distortions, we got to hang out with him. Hollywood Haunters, if you're a fan of Hollywood Haunters, and I've been friends with them via Facebook and through video chats and vlogs. We're almost kind of like sister haunts, because we're all constantly talking about each other's haunts in our vlogs. You know, that was one thing I was a little disappointed in. They had so much going on with their classes and stuff. We were so busy with the booth and getting towed around, you know, in different groups and socializing and stuff. We didn't get a lot of time just to sit down and talk with Chris and Gina. But I will tell you, if you're a fan of theirs and you watch their videos, their personalities that they portray in their vlogs, and sorry, I'm losing my voice after this weekend, so I'm a little raspy, but the personalities that they portray in their videos is not an act. That's the way they are in real life, and they are just some of the friendliest, most coolest, neatest people you can ever meet. And Gina, I guarantee you right now, if you thought she was pretty in her vlogs, you got to see her in person. God, she is a knockout. She is beautiful. And Chris, you know, this is going to sound weird coming from another guy, but he's got a good set of dimples on him, especially when he smiles. His eyes just kind of sparkle. I imagine he was a lady killer before he met Gina. But great people. But there's just so many people down there. I've got a ton of footage. I don't know if you're going to be seeing this before you see the other stuff or after, but either way, as you have seen or going to see, there's a lot of stuff to watch, so I'm going to be breaking it down into several vlogs. A lot of pictures and stuff, but all in all, it was just a wild weekend. We had so much fun, and I really want to give a huge shout out to the Canadians, Grant McDonald and Ken. Sorry, I forgot your last name, but from the Canadian Embassy, and their wives and their people and stuff up there. I think out of all the different groups of people that we had at West Coast, and like I said, we were getting pulled from one group to another group to another group, and I think I spent quite a bit of time with them. I went out to dinner with Grant McDonald's and Rich. That evening we spent some time hanging out with the Canadians down in the bar in the hotel room, and then up in the embassy and what have you. Grant McDonald was gracious enough to let us use his room to get into costume on Saturday night, because we were not staying at the host hotel. All the Canadians, Grant, Ken, Jason, their wives, the actors, just everyone. You guys, for me and Sue, made this convention so very special. You welcomed us with open arms. You treated us just like family. I cannot say enough about you guys. So thank you. Thank you so much for you guys. And sentimental. I think it was either earlier in this vlog, or maybe it was another vlog. I showed you the mess in here from getting the metal shelves out in here. Well, one of my jobs is I've got to get the metal shelves back in here and get all this stuff put away. But, like I said, I got home a little bit after 11. I was up to about 1:30, 2 o'clock last night, just going over emails. And Facebook and stuff, trying to get caught up. Spent a couple hours, about 2-3 hours last night, and then I spent another 3 or 4 hours this morning trying to get caught up. I'm still not caught up. I've only had to turn it off to get out here. But I got the trailer open. As you can see, we have it unpacked. And it's packed. And here's the metal shelves. I can't do anything about the shop stuff until this stuff is unpacked. And I got my beautiful wife, Sue. She's been extremely busy with laundry and garbage, and household stuff, and taking care of the moms, trying to get caught up. And we're both exhausted, aren't we, Sue?
Yes, before the W, you scared her.
Oh, I'm sorry. We did get mauled by our cats when we got home. They were extremely happy to see us last night, I think. But we got the trailer to do. We haven't even touched that. We got out here to the truck, and as you can see, the back of the truck is kind of loaded. And then we get out here into the car, and I know you probably can't see it in there, but the whole back seat is just crammed full of stuff. We got to start getting stuff unloaded and put away. And it's going to take us a couple of days. Over the next week or so, we're going to be editing some footage and the photos and stuff, and we'll start getting those up on my YouTube and on my personal page, and you know, Haunters Hangout and Northwest Haunters and stuff. So stay tuned. But with that, I'm going to bring this vlog to a close, and we'll say stay spooky and stay toxic.